You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 32 of The Path to Paris. Now we're going to kick this one off by opening our season ticket pack as the start of the week has just come around for me, although you'll probably be watching this on maybe Wednesday or Thursday, so that explains why we're opening now. We managed to pull the centre attacking mid from Borussia Dortmund. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. It starts with an MHK or something, so I'm not even going to even attempt to pronounce it. Anyway, we also got a centre mid to a centre attacking mid card, a Hawk chemistry style, and a few other good cards as well that will help us along the way on our path to Paris. Now, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle8.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap, and reliable coin service. Now, we're going to be diving into Division 3 today, and things are starting to get quite difficult. And I thought we'd have a look at our stats now before they probably get absolutely trashed. We have a 2-for-1 record, and we have some decent goal scoring stats. You know, we haven't conceded as many as we've scored. We have a 2-for-1 win ratio as well, so everything is looking good on the old seasons front. Now we're coming up against a 4-3-3 La Liga team. It has Diego Costa, Frey Gulli, it has the likes of Vela and a whole bunch of other pretty good players as well. Now we managed to take the lead. Pretty lucky though, an over the top ball to Lavezzi, and he manages to just clip it over the top of the keeper as he came out to give us a 1-0 lead. Unfortunately, this guy was pretty good, and you can see here Carlos Vela causing me all kinds of problems with that scoop turn. The ball comes out off Sirigu, and Diego Costa is there to mop up his spill. Now, it was a bit unlucky because you see here Jordi Alba coming at me. I thought that I'd done enough to stop him, but at the end of the day it was an absolutely fantastic run. If you saw that in real life you'd be absolutely flabbergasted, and it deserved the goal that the run probably earned. Now we ended up going 3-1 down when he had a free kick from his own half, and we ended up losing 3-1, which was pretty frustrating. So our first game in Division 1 wasn't a particularly happy one. We end up losing 3-1 and we take no points away, so that's a little bit disappointing, but we can always push on and see if we can pick up some points in our next match, because we're going to dive straight into it and we come up against FC Cracks, and he is using a Bundesliga team. It's got Mandzukic, it's also got the guy that we just pulled out of a pack, and also Aubameyang. Now, as you all know, I have a real problem playing against Mandzukic. He is a thorn in my side, and today proved to be no different, because he absolutely tore me apart. Over the top ball, and look at that finish. Look at the finish. It was absolutely ridiculous. Over his shoulder, takes it on the volley, powers it straight through Sirigu's arms, and yeah, it was a pretty good goal to be honest, but very frustrating to concede that way. And in the second half we managed to concede another one to him, so there you go. Mandzukic ruins my day again, and we lose 2-0. I didn't play awful, but I didn't play well either. I had more possession, but he had far more chances and probably deserved the win, to be honest, because this game is all about counter-attacking. Now, we've managed to sell some items, so trading is the way that we're going to look to make up for all this horrible gameplay. And we have managed to sell the Winston Reed and Rakitic that we had in form from the last episode, and also the centre-attacking mid we pulled out of the pack. Now, I bought 2 S-Wines for 20k. I listed them up, and as you can see, I have managed to sell them on for 26,500 a piece. Also, the 2 other players as well, they've sold on, so we actually have 55,000 coins. So a pretty good trading session. I was pretty happy with that, and we can obviously afford our next player, but I'm going to save him for a little while. I want to build up quite a coin stack before I buy any more players, because obviously the next set of players I have to buy are very expensive, and obviously I need a lot of coins to be able to trade effectively towards them. Now we're going into our next game, and we're coming up against a team called Come Get Mugged. We're in division still, and as you can see, he is using a 3-5-2 Bundesliga team, and he has Elia, he has Aubameyang, he has Diego, he has Blazikowski, he has a decent defence with Felipe Santana and Boateng, so not an easy team to come up against. And Juve is no pushover either, as you can see here. He goes through on goal in the 11th minute, just using that blistering pace to get past me, and I was like really worried, because I thought if he manages to score that in the 12th minute with that pace, I'm screwed, because I had Camera and Alex on, not Marquinhos, who is our fast centre-back, so I was worried about that. However, we went into the second half, and as you can see, cross to Menez, and Menez does manage to put that one into the back of the net. So I was pretty thankful for that. And despite there being plenty of chances on both sides, it ended as a 1-1 draw. So I wasn't too displeased with the draw. I was actually pretty glad to get some points on the board, but it's actually looking kind of dire for us at the moment. 1 point from first 3 games. We need another 11 to be taking away or even staying in this division, so that is going to be a bit of a challenge. Now one of my players got injured, he had a leg injury, so I went away, and as you can see, I came across 3 all healing cards, gold ones, for a cheap price. I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy them, relist them for 350 coins, and I can buy up a leg healing card, and it pretty much pays for itself. No effort trading there, and a pretty easy way to make some coins. So do always be mindful of that when you are looking at the market, just searching for any card. If you see someone going cheap, pick it up and sell it, because it's no extra time on your hands, a couple of button clicks, and you could be you know, 300 or 400 coins richer, or maybe you get lucky and it could be 1,000 coins richer. Anyway, we're going into our next game, and we are coming up against a 4-3-3 team, and it is all Spanish. You can see that it has David Villa, it has Pedro, it has Coke, it has Isco, it has PK at the back, so a pretty decent team. But this guy was not good, and we totally redeemed ourselves in this game. We absolutely annihilated him. Just look at the goals. The 2 goals up in 17 minutes. We are 3 goals up in before the half hour is up. So I know it says in the 31st minute, but you know, the clock goes pretty fast, so I can't always be exact on that. Menez gets his 2nd goal of the game, just doing a fake shot, coming back inside, and he scores just before half time. Then Mota had a good chance to get his own goal, but the keeper saved it. But you can see here Cavani, nice little bit of a nutmeg there, and he passes back to Mota, who does manage to finish it this time. So it's now 5-0. 5-0, and we still got almost a whole half to play. Lucas gets a cross in after a lovely little roulette, and guess who's there? It's Menez. That's his hat-trick, boys. He takes away a hat-trick there, and I'm pretty sure he was pretty happy about that. And then we conceded one. I was like, oh man, I really want to keep my clean sheet, but you know, whatever. We end up absolutely obliterating him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Menez gets a 4th, and then I believe it's Cavani that gets the 5th in probably what was the nicest goal scored this episode. Absolutely fantastic, really nice little finesse shot, and yes, it was after the patch, so it is kind of crazy that we managed to score that, because obviously those long range finesses aren't supposed to work anymore. So there you go, guys, we're pretty happy about that. Now I made a terrible mistake in this, and you guys are going to have to guess what that terrible mistake was, as I'll tell you in the next episode. But other than that, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I'm glad we managed to redeem ourselves at the very end. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. 1,000 likes will ensure that I upload another one tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.